Hello and welcome to today's campervan chat, in which I'm going to be talking about two vehicles. They are the Hymer VisionVenture. It's a prototype. It doesn't exist except for one model they actually built. And the other one is the Hymer MasterLine I, which is one if you've got a stack of cash in the bank, which you can actually buy. Now, these two vans have won what's called the German Innovation Award. Now, German Innovation Award is an award which has been granted since 2018, so it's relatively new. It's been open to international entry since then, I should say, anyway, since 2018. It's given once a year, and here's its logo. And so it's an award that gets given for sustainable solutions, innovations, or services with outstanding added value for users. So there's one gold title and up to 10 winner titles, which are awarded by a jury in the excellence in business to consumer and excellence in business to business competition categories, and there's a number of special mentions as well. Now, whilst I'm on the subject, and I'm sure that the German Innovation Award is completely clean, but I used to be a magazine publisher, and I can say that this in real estate, there were lots of awards ceremonies and awards dinners and awards which were fixed. And the people who actually won them were normally the people who were sponsoring the event, and or the advertisers. So that's how it worked. Now, I've worked in a number of publications, and in what I did, it was absolutely clean. But I mean, I know somebody who still continues to do this type of thing. He has awards dinners throughout Central and Eastern Europe, and it's all fiddled. So I won't say the name of the person, not wanting any legal or any other problems thrown at me, but that people who know me will know who I'm referring to. Anyway, I need to also point out I'm on the jury of one motorhome awards, and that is once more it's utterly clean. And I mean, I don't actually talk to the other jurors. I don't ask who they voted for. Lots of people ask me who I voted for, which puts me in a bit of a difficult situation, as you know, it's a relatively small business and everybody knows each other. So I have to respectfully decline to answer. Anyway, so having said that, and that's something that you might want to consider when you hear somebody say our award-winning product, which you know, it's something you used to hear on food advertisements, for example. I question where these award-winning products, if they are, well, I suppose you could say, well, we awarded ourselves, so therefore it's still an award-winning product. Anyway, that apart, let's get on to the point of this Hymer, what it actually won. So it's got these two awards. Let's have a picture. I've got some pictures and some film of the VisionVenture. Now, the Hymer B-Class MasterLine Integrated 880 was unveiled at Caravan Salon 2019, and it measures 899 centimeters in length, and it's extremely luxurious. But anyway, so let's have a quick chat about that, the two of them. The point of the Hymer VisionVenture is supposed to be a van of the future, and according to Hymer, this is what, and I quote, modern travel might look like in 2025. Note the word might look like. Well, I mean, flying dogs carrying people in baskets might be the way that travel will take place in 2025. And as a world first, I now can show you a film of a flying dog with a person in a basket. Let's go straight over and have a look at that right now. Oh dear, she's asleep. Right, I'm sorry, I didn't know she was asleep, so had she been awake, I could have actually demonstrated the dog flying, but anyway, so it's probably just as realistic, though, as Hymer actually building this vehicle. Now, this VisionVenture was built with BASF. It's using innovative materials and visionary bodywork, which I think you could agree the bodywork looks quite good. And it's been produced using 3D printing technology, infrared reflective paint. Now, somebody wrote to me and said that they believed that this infrared reflective paint was a bit of a con. I personally don't believe. I believe it will give some heat protection, or insulation, I should say. So that's my idea. I have seen some research, not from BASF, but from 2 other companies which actually produce the stuff in the United States. So I actually believe it does work. The VisionVenture also has a roof. It's a rear patio with a barbecue, pneumatic pop-up roof, exterior walls of which are roughly 7 centimeters thick and can be filled with heated or cooled air within just 1 minute. Now that is very innovative, and nobody else is doing anything like that. So I think from that point of view, that is an interesting feature. But how realistic is it? It's got this deck, as they say in the United States, this bit that comes out at the back, and that's not particularly useful in a van. I mean, you really want the thing to protect it, and I think if anybody at Hymer actually was into van life, other than maybe going out at the weekends, but if anybody tried living in a van, which you couldn't actually protect the back from getting all sorts of insects inside, then they would know that. And at the end of the day, as far as I'm concerned, and I think many people who actually use vehicles are concerned, insect screen is utterly essential. And having the back of your van, no matter how cool it might look, it's not practical. And they are going to find their way up to the sleeping area as well. I mean, it's difficult enough keeping insects out as it is, but with the whole thing open up, it's just silly. I mean, it looks good, but it's silly. But anyway, so there's some of my opinions on that van. Anyway, according to Christian Bauer, who is the president of Hymer GmbH and Co., he said, when developing this concept vehicle, we focused very heavily on the needs of our customers and in many respects allowed ourselves to be inspired by the DIY conversions of the camper community. We're delighted to have received this prestigious award and now working very hard on developing and implementing individual solutions, as well as being able to incorporate the vehicle into our portfolio. So he says we're going to build it. Also says there's DIY conversions. Do you know anybody who's got a van that looks like this that did it themselves? I mean, if you do, then write it down. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you disagree. You think, I'm just opinionated and I don't know what I'm talking about. So you can write that down as well. Now, let's have a look also at the Hymer B-Class MasterLine Integrated 880. This van does exist. So it's the first tandem axle vehicle on the SLC chassis. And now I have videos actually of the SLC chassis under where it was manufactured in the Alco factory, so you can actually see it if you're interested in anything. But I know chassis mightn't sound very exciting, but what they can actually do for the motorhome increases decreases the weight, so increases your payload. It gives you all sorts of other possibilities, and I really think the double floor capacity, it's very I think it's quite an exciting thing. So anyway. So the i8-800 it's got bigger everything. It's got a bigger couch. It's got a lot of room for you to do your make your food on. Bigger kitchen. It's got a lot of feeling of space, and it's even as though the windscreen even seems to be bigger. I don't know if it is, but it seems as though it's bigger. Anyway, sorry, I don't have a film. I thought I'd filmed everything, but it turns out that I haven't. Or maybe I have and I've lost the original thing, I don't know. This van also has this sporty, Hymer says it's exclusive appearance. I think it's exclusive as well, you might disagree. And it's got high quality black grille, glossy radiator frame and chrome trim and LED fog lights. So Hymer's got these 2 awards, and I'm very critical of the VisionVenture, and people say, how much does it cost? And well, it's a prototype, so you can't buy it anyway. But the other vehicle, you're looking around 150,000 euros, around, could be more. Depends on the equipment. I can never say how much something actually costs because I don't know. Right, so that is my campervan chat for today. Thanks for being here, and I shall do more awards stuff when I find out about them, and ask from them all. We'll have a normal sort of a review or a how should I put it, a look around a motorhome. Thanks very much for watching.